here down at the AIB Start-Up Academy in Athlone, where we're going to speak to Roz Martin of MedColl and Brian Fitzpatrick of Oriel Sea Salt. We're going to find out what started their journey and why they're here tonight. So let's head on inside.
I got asked and invited to come along and tell a little bit of our story. It's been an interesting journey from where we've started to where we've ended up, and we've had huge challenges. You know, we've had to raise a lot of funds at a really difficult time, and we've ended up. We're not there, but we're almost there. We're producing product, and we're just beginning to put it out into the marketplace.
What made you decide to go and start out your own business?
Okay, well, my background has been in nutrition and business, and I spent 11 years working in the pharmaceutical industry, and I attended the American Academy of Anti-Aging Medicine, which is something that's of personal interest to me. But as a woman, I was looking for a product as well, a natural alternative to some of the more invasive procedures that we have on the market. And so I worked with some colleagues who are anti-aging compound pharmacists, and we came up with a formula which is now evidence-based with the help of UCD and produced here in Ireland, and we now distribute the product through pharmacy channels here in Ireland and also in several other countries abroad as well.
What's been one of your biggest challenges since starting out the company? You mentioned finance.
Finance was the first biggest challenge because we had to raise over £1 million, so that was big. And you know, and then once we got that, next big challenge was actually the Irish, the water, Ireland's Irish Sea. We're harvesting.
Which you can't control.
We couldn't control. We're harvesting, and the storms that we had last year just really challenged us. And we had to spend a whole more chunk of money to actually make sure we could deal with that forevermore. So we've done that. Everything's working very well now. But that was a challenge. Now our challenges really are it's building the brand, getting out there, getting awareness out there to people, you know.
About a year and a half in, I went and approached Enterprise Ireland. I heard that they had a Female Entrepreneur Award, and so I went and I applied for it and I got it. And I became an EI client, which is great. So they assist us in our export activities. But at the beginning, it was just me, and now we have a great team. I've got an export manager, I've got another director in the company, and we have 3 ladies in the office. So we're growing the team gradually, and we're growing organically as well, so that's good. The whole definition of a startup is it's designed to search for a repeatable and scalable business that generates a predictable revenue, okay? And really at the beginning you're really searching for that business model. So, you know, perseverance, keep going, you're going to make lots of mistakes, very expensive mistakes, and of course failure equals experience, but you really have to try and uncover what the business model is for the startup, because some of the bigger companies already have an established business model, but when you're starting you'll discover what kind of works for you. The minute you see a repeat business or a profitability, then you know you're on a winner. You know that you are. And of course, if your hobby or your passion makes you money or has the potential to make you money, then I would wholeheartedly recommend doing that. You've got to love what you do. Surround yourself with positive people. Stay away from the naysayers, and make sure that you have smarter people than you so that you can grow as a business person, and it will help benefit the startup.
You got to believe in what you have, first of all. If you don't believe in it, if you're not happy doing it, then don't do it. But if you have something that you're happy with and you believe, then go for it and just don't lose faith. Keep going. You know what I mean? You will get there, but you got to persevere.
When I started out a couple of years ago, I did the circuit in Dubai. I did the entrepreneurial circuit, and it was great. And when I came back to Ireland, because you're kind of going from day to day and you're really just trying to get the startup off the ground, I missed coming to seminars like this to be with like-minded people and to share best practices. And so if I hadn't known about this 2 years ago, I definitely would have been here, but it's a great opportunity to meet other people who are in the same position as yourself, and to get that support and encouragement, and to find out if there's a better way to do it, and a great crowd.
What would be your kind of tip or advice to someone who's thinking of starting out?
Well, just get all your ducks in a row. Get everything ready first. We spent 3 years getting ready before we started asking people to support us. We really crossed the I's, dotted the T's, and challenged ourselves again and again and again. And listen to the people who say you can't do it, because they're not generally right, but they generally will make you rethink what you need to do to get it better. And you just got to do that and keep going.
It's a good idea to step back from the business, some days and just have a look at everything and see where you're going and make sure that you're going in the right place. And if not, then, adapt and pivot and you can change. And you're small enough to do that, which is great. But it's hard to be objective, isn't it? But sometimes you just need to take some time out. So that's the best piece of advice.